Hello, good day to you. It's good to have you here. Join me. Thank you for stopping by to listen to this very short video. My name is Samuel Adebayo. I'm glad to have you connect with me here. The brief talk for today is on a news bulletin I saw, and I just thought to, have your view here too on YouTube. The news is about the Surgeon General in the United States of America giving a suggestion. And I want to see how you feel about his suggestion. And the suggestion is to have on every label on the alcoholic drinks that is sold in the states to have it labeled with cancer risk warnings. So what do you think about it? Take for instance, for tobacco products, we already have something like that where the Federal Ministry of Health would have the manufacturers label each tobacco products, be it cigarettes or what have you, or their derivatives. You see it written, they'll say smokers are liable to die young. Even with this label, we still find out that the consumption of tobacco products still keeps increasing by the day, the world over. What's your take on it? For alcoholic drinks, we are now having a suggestion by this Surgeon General. Possibly he has seen a lot of cases in the hospital where patients suffer as a result of either overconsumption or drunkenness. So perhaps that was what stimulated him to give that suggestion that on every alcoholic drinks, we should have cancer warning risk attached to the label to sensitize the public on the need to be cautious in terms of alcoholic consumption. I come to see from my brief, research that there are some countries that outrightly ban the sale of alcoholic products from their citizens. They don't allow it to be sold in public places. There are some countries too that also ban the use of tobacco products as well. However, we also have from the research made on Wikipedia, we have about 33% of humans currently in the world population who consume alcoholic drinks, and for most part of the world, it is legal. So in places like Africa, Nigeria, here to be precise, you have alcoholic drinks being sold in so many parts of the states here. Although there are some states too here in Nigeria where it is outrightly, banned either to consume or to sell to the public, especially in the northern part of Nigeria. When I made some findings on the matter, I, found out that alcoholic drinks can be produced as beer, as wines, or as spirits, depending on the mode of production. Where we have some starchy, foods or vegetation that are being, soaked, yeast added to it, and allowed to ferment for some period. The longer the fermentation period, the more alcoholic the product may be. For beer, for example, fermentation process may set in, while for wine, we have the alcoholic production from fruits such as grapes. I've actually tried it too before. I extracted, grape juice, in a bottle, and I left it, in the refrigerator for some days. I found out that after like 5 days or thereabout, when I opened the cork of the bottle, a lot of gas came out. In fact, almost all the content of the bottle came out because I found out that it has undergone natural fermentation. In fact, when I tasted it, it was exactly like an alcoholic drink. So I come to find out that It can be produced even at home if you have your fruits juice fermented. You know. But what do you think? I would appreciate if you can drop your comments in the chat section so that we can interact much later. There are some persons who are of the school of thought that alcoholic drink should not be consumed at all, while some believe that moderated use is not out of place. Well, I come to see from my finding that alcoholic use also has its own advantages, and it also has its own disadvantages, just like every other thing in life. Even if you eat too much, if you drink water too much, you become uncomfortable. You will not even enjoy yourself until you purge the excess out of your system. So it is normal that if you consume too much of everything, it is bad. Just the same as what we're also talking about, the use of alcoholic drinks with a propensity to cause cancer when it is overconsumed. But I come to see that some of the advantages is that when one consumes alcoholic drinks, you should check some of the information from those who have made the research. So it increases happiness level a bit. And no wonder you come to see a lot of persons spend their pastimes in beer parlors where you have the men or the women, as the case may be, they drink, they feel lighthearted, they feel happy. One of the advantages is also that it makes them feel sociable. You find out that they are able to, somebody who maybe before used to be a conservative person, but by the time the person consumes alcohol and is lightheaded a little, the person relates more with others. But some of the downsides when it is overconsumed is that it could lead to stupor. The person becomes drunk, start misbehaving, may become unconscious, and when it is to the extreme, it has led to death of some persons. And the researchers, many doctors have come to say that prolonged long-term use of alcoholic drinks can lead to alcoholism. It could also lead to some severe types of cancerous diseases or cardiovascular disease. And when the individual becomes too used to it, it affects the brain because of over dependence, and the person may find it very hard to break free from alcohol. And the more fermented it is, for example, I'm told by those who are into the business, those who distill this fermented alcohol now, it now becomes what they call spirits. And those spirits, the alcoholic content can range from as much as from 15% to about 50 or 60% alcoholic volume in terms of content. This can be very high, such that when you consume a little, before you know it, you may just become tipsy and get drunk. But I would like to have your take. What do you think about these alcoholic drinks and the many disadvantages? Should it be consumed? Should it be moderated or banned outrightly? What's your take? Please drop your comments in the chat section so that we can interact. And if one is already overindulging in the use of alcohol to the extent that he or she finds it hard to break free from its use, what can the person do? If you're having that challenge, feel free to drop a chat in the comment section, and I will be willing to share some tips that you could use to be able to break free totally from the abuse of alcohol. In my own opinion, I still feel, just as I said earlier, just like every other thing that we use in life, if it becomes too much, we experience a measure of discomfort. I feel personally that if you access yourself and you find out that even just a tip can make you feel high or drunk, it is better don't use it at all. But if you feel that you can still, your system, your brain can take some measure of alcoholic content, then I recommend moderation, modesty in its consumption, so that you still be in control and you will not misbehave or overindulge. I hope some of this information would help you. And if you still feel that you want to engage, maybe you have some questions, one or the other in this respect, feel free to drop a comment in the chat section. I'll be happy to respond. Thank you very much for your time, for watching this video. I look forward to seeing you, in some other time. Have a splendid day. Thank you.